Google has consistently blown other tech companies out of the water with its advanced search engine technology, and recently the company has taken this innovation to a whole new level with the arrival of the search generative experience. This AI-powered search engine is going to change the way we browse for good, and in this video, I'll share with you what the SGE actually is, what it means for the future of search engines, and whether competitors are going to be able to keep up with Google's innovation. I'll also tell you how you can already access this new technology towards the end of the video. So without further ado, let's take a closer look, shall we? Now, what is the search generative experience? It's no secret that Google is the leader of the pack when it comes to search engine tech. There's a reason why the most typed word in Bing is of course Google. It's because Google is the cleanest, most accurate, and most user-friendly search engine out there. Within about 3 seconds, you can have an answer to virtually any question, and because of this, Google is responsible for over 2.4 million searches per minute. However, something that Google has never anticipated was the rampant rise of AI. In recent years, AI technology has developed exponentially. Platforms like ChatGPT have completely changed the way we work online and have gained unprecedented popularity. ChatGPT, for instance, gained 100 million followers 3 times as quickly as TikTok. Let me say that again so it can really sink in. ChatGPT gained 100 million followers 3 times as quickly as TikTok. These platforms have become so popular that many are using AI chatbots as the primary search engine instead of Google. Now, it's no secret that Google has been using AI for years to enhance search algorithms. However, the company never used generative AI. Well, that was until very recently. In May of 2023, Google decided to branch into the generative AI space with the introduction of the search generative experience. The purpose of this technology is to enhance user experience and give us more accurate results that reflect our actual wants and needs. Here's how Google has described the SGE. With new breakthroughs in generative AI, we're again reimagining what a search engine can do. With this powerful new technology, we can unlock entirely new types of questions you never thought search could answer, and transform the way information is organized to help you sort through and make sense of what's out there. By now, you're probably thinking, how on earth does SGE actually work? Well, it's pretty complicated, so let me break it down for you. The biggest feature of SGE is the conversational approach that it brings. Instead of searching for keywords with SGE, you'll be able to talk to Google like you would talk to one of your friends. This informal approach makes Google feel more like an assistant rather than a search engine, and it's a feature that we absolutely love. SGE further attempts to make your browsing life easier by offering multiple viewpoints and insights on any given topic. This really helps when it comes to finding answers to a question. I don't know about you, but whenever I take a complicated question that I need Google to answer, it takes me about 15 minutes to surf through all the relevant information and find what I'm actually looking for. Well, SGE is basically going to do all that for you by presenting you with an AI-powered snapshot of key information and insights. And if you want to go deeper, SGE will provide more links to resources as well as suggested next steps and follow-up questions. When you ask these follow-up questions, SGE will remember the context and only provide you with information relevant to your specific search query. This model is much more comprehensive than a generic search engine, and by the looks of it right now, I'd say it's pretty impressive. Google has also stated that the SGE will help with online shopping too. It said that the SGE will be able to understand the full picture of your shopping journey. So for example, when you search for a new product, you'll be provided with a snapshot of key criteria to consider when making your purchasing decision. All the product descriptions that you will see will also be up to date with ratings, images, and prices. This feature is all thanks to Google's shopping graph, which is the biggest data set of online products in the world. Google has gone as far as to state that every single hour, over 1.8 billion product listings will be refreshed thanks to SGE. So it's safe to say that you'll be taken care of when it comes to online shopping. Another feature that Google has really emphasized is the wide range of insights and perspectives offered by SGE. Google wants to use this opportunity to send people to websites that offer the most relevant information to your search query rather than just the one with the best SEO or the biggest following. Now, I know what you're thinking. SGE looks and sounds absolutely awesome, and by extension, you're probably wondering how you can start using it. Well, currently, there are 2 different ways to access AGE right now, so let's take a further look at them both. The first way you can access SGE is through Search Labs. This is basically a beta testing system for Google where you can check out new features and apps before they release to the masses. However, at the time of creating this video, Search Labs is only accessible via a private invite. In the coming weeks, the company will be opening Search Labs to a wider audience. So in the meantime, you can keep updated via an email sign-up. The second way to access SGE is through Performance Max. Performance Max is a campaign available to individuals who run Google Ads and will allow you to create a campaign with the assistance of AI. All you have to do is plug in relevant information about your product or service and who you're looking to target, and Google's AI model will create relevant assets for you to use. During the length of the campaign, Performance Max will also optimize the ad for best results. So now that we've kind of gone over through majority of the basics, we need to talk about the competitors because, as you can see, the AI space is becoming very saturated with more and more models popping up every other day. So how does SGE compare with other AI models? Against ChatGPT in particular, it's pretty clear that from a search engine perspective, SGE blows its competitor out of the water. Plainly stated, ChatGPT simply doesn't have the search features that SGE does, so it will never be able to keep up with SGE in this regard. However, ChatGPT isn't primarily a search engine tool, so this really isn't a fair assessment or comparison, and it's hard to suggest that the release of SGE will have any negative impact on ChatGPT. Another big competitor to SGE is Microsoft, which is responsible for the Bing search engine. At the beginning of the video, I did mention that the most searched term of this platform is Google. However, this doesn't mean that Microsoft is completely out of the search engine race, and with its new generative AI tool, Bing Answers, Bing certainly poses a threat to Google. We'll have to see how these two perform side by side when SGE is released. Bing also has an AI image generator, which allows users to create unique images from keywords. It doesn't look like SGE has any kind of image generation capability, so in this regard, Bing might actually pull ahead of Google. However, the sheer discrepancy in users between Google and Bing will probably mean that Google will stick with a huge market share, and its new SGE technology is only going to exacerbate this. Ultimately, Google's new AI-powered search generative experience looks to be one of the best AI tools in the market. Its ability to take out heavy work during searches and remember previous searches for context is going to make everyday searching a much more enjoyable experience. With any AI tool, there's always concerns regarding the accuracy of information and of course privacy. Of course, we can't ignore that, but with SGE, Google is stepping levels above what it has ever achieved before. And we can't wait for the official release of SGE and everything that it's going to impact. Of course, we'd love to get your thoughts about Google's new SGE tool in the comments below. For example, do you think that this new SGE tool is going to revolutionize how people search and find answers quickly? Or do you think that it's just another thing that people are just overhyped about? Let us know down below. And with that, I'll catch you in the next video.